250 million years old and looking mighty jazzy for its age is the Grand Canyon.
We spent 2 days exploring the south rim of the Grand Canyon National Park. And in this video, we'll give you some tips on the best shuttle routes to take, the best trails to explore, and how to get the most out of your time at Grand Canyon National Park. And be sure to stay to the end to see where we stayed and just how affordable it can be. All in this episode of Lucas World Travel. Start your trip off with a bang at Yaki Point Overlook, one of the most popular viewpoints in the park. It's steps away from the visitor center, so you might have to fight the crowds, but the view is worth it. Plus, as you walk down the rim trail, the crowd becomes less and less.
So the rim trail is a 0.7 mile hike to the geology center with great views of the canyon the whole way. And there's even places where you can climb down to even get a more dizzying, more scary view of the canyon. But be careful, those rocks are slippery. As you can see, the trail is flat, paved, and easy to walk on. And just look at the views you get to enjoy as you take your walk. So we came to Arizona to get away from the Dixie Fire, but the smoke followed us down to the Grand Canyon. You can see how smoky and hazy it is today. Such a shame, but still a beautiful view.
Be sure to stop by the Geology Museum to learn how the canyon was formed over millions of years by the Colorado River. From the museum, you can hop on the Orange Route shuttle to see 2 amazing viewpoints.
Of this tree growing out of a rock. And look at David trying to do push-ups at the Grand Canyon. Are you trying to do downward dog right now? Oh, he wanted to see what it looks like looking down as safely as possible.
It looks really scary.
It does look really scary. YouTube world, are you scared seeing this? Does that give you chills?
The setting sun on our first day really made the canyon seem even more colorful and spectacular. After these views, we were eager to return day 2.
So today we took the red route to see all the different beautiful vistas. It's about 9 stops, and each one more gorgeous than the next. Now, what I find really nice about taking the red line is that there's less people out here. So you may have to deal with a couple dozen people, whereas when you're at the main observation viewpoints by the visitor center, it's hundreds of people. So it's much easier to get better pictures out here on the red line. The buses come every 10 to 15 minutes and are pretty reliable. That's the bus if you want to catch it. You want to wait? I guess we're waiting. However, it's better to ride in the morning, as in the afternoons the seats get full and you might have to wait for a second bus. This is the Maricopa Vista, and man, so stunning.
When you come here, it could be a bit overwhelming. There's so much to see. There's so much rich
richness inside this canyon. There's so much to learn. Like they were mining copper, they were mining uranium here at one point. There's so many things to listen to and learn. If you come with the perspective knowing that you can't possibly see every peak and every possible mountain because it just goes on forever, and it's so vast, it's so huge, it can be a bit overwhelming. But if you just take a little bit at a time, just appreciate everything that you can see and take in, I think that's helping me out, because for me, I like to see the big picture and then scale back. But the Grand Canyon's so big, I can't do that. I can only take it in small chunks.
Oh, at the abyss, you can really see a dizzying view 3,000 feet down. Chilling. And look, no rail. Don't get too close. Vista really doesn't have that much to see compared to the other ones. If you had to skip a stop, skip this one. It's still lovely though, if you have time.
It took us about 4 hours to complete the red line.
We made it!
Even though we were taking the shuttle to each stop, we still ran out of water. So make sure to bring plenty of water and snacks when you're doing the red line. To end day 2, we drove to Grandview Point and to the Desert View Watchtower, which is about 22 miles away from the visitor center. The Desert View Point was one of my favorite views though, so it's definitely worth the drive. If you're lucky, you might even get to see a 12-point stag as you leave the park. An entrance pass to the Grand Canyon costs $35 per car. The pass lasts 7 days, giving you plenty of time to see both the South Rim and the North Rim of the canyon, which is about 4 hours away. Our North Rim video will be coming out soon, so be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you get notified when we post. And if you plan on seeing more than 3 national parks in a year, it is worth it to get the annual America the Beautiful Pass. For affordable accommodations, we recommend staying in Williams, Arizona, which is a cute old town
Filled with a lot of local restaurants and cute shops, so you can get some cool souvenirs here.
And our motel room at the Red Roof Plus was only $52 per night. It's a price that just can't be beat. Well, that's our journey. Good luck in planning yours. If you're interested in even more U.S. National Park travel guides, then check out our playlist on the top there. And if you want to see where in the world we are currently, follow us on Facebook and Instagram for all the latest updates.